So this is an old book that I found. This is back 20 years old. This is how patterns. There was an earlier pattern book which I could do. Just kind of want to flip one through. I already feel bad for anybody that isn't a programmer that might want to think about this, but I think most of them are kind of still the same, but all of the patterns that are in this have been implemented in libraries, so you don't have to worry about them anymore. So this is like a level down from what you're used to doing. So this is going to be horribly embarrassing and expose how old I am. So back in the day, every pattern had, I don't have to go back, they all had, so I went back one page, a context, a problem, and a solution. Value object. So this is so old that nobody needs to worry about this. This is like, I used this in 99 or, yeah, 90, no, maybe 2002, I think. So what it has to do with, I'm just going to give you the front page. I'm just going to explain what it meant and how stupid this is that we had to worry about it. So this is like, imagine a guy explaining how TV worked before LCD TVs or something like that. What used to happen is you'd have to store a bunch of data. And there's 1,000 ways to store a bunch of data. And sometimes there's a way where you can store it where it takes up a little space in memory. And there's sometimes the easy way is to take up a lot of space in memory. I already want to, I'll read it to you, but no. It's like pointless because once you get past that, we used to care about space. We used to care about memory. We used to care about all those things. That's why everything on your phone takes up so many, however, it's because they stopped caring about optimizing things. And it had to do with taking a tiny bit of data and moving it to another place, the tiny bit of data. Now, they don't do that at all. What they do is they take the entire tree of data, which is pretty much everything that you need. They expose it, and then they ask the other side to poke and prod at it to get all the data that they need from all the different points. This is just making me feel old. I shouldn't even do this. And so back in the day, it used to be important that you cared about how much data you sent between two things. It's still important, but now it's all encoded. And so it's all between APIs, between one side and the other. So it's more of a, I don't know. It's like you call something and it does a thing that would have taken decades ago a couple of guys to write an API for. Instead, it's just all built in. And so it's kind of like a free-for-all, which means great things, which is why everything built so fast. And I love it for so many reasons. I just feel bad because I used to try to figure this stuff out and try to make things smaller. You try to make like a packet, like how much data can I put in a packet? Now, nobody gives a shit. You're just sending like a request. And you're not even sending a request. You're requesting it. It goes through like 3 layers, and then some other API sends it this way. and then it goes that way, and then somebody else sends the request back, and then it comes back to you, and everything happens like that. It used to not be that way. So it's not that I miss the old days. It's more like I was good at the old days. It's kind of funny. Anyway, I'm gonna leave, and I'm never gonna open this book again. But this is one of the greatest books in the world if you wanted to start out back when I was a guy.